Let me tell you a true story from the Bible about what happens when faith refuses to give up. This is a story about Jesus Christ, and it teaches us what real faith looks like when everything feels uncertain. There was a man named Jairus, a leader in his community. One day, his world began to fall apart. His young daughter was very sick and close to death. Fear filled his heart, but instead of giving up, he made a choice. He ran to find Jesus. When Jairus finally reached him, he didn't stand proudly. He fell at Jesus' feet and begged him to come and save his child. Jesus listened, and without delay, he stood up and began to walk with him. As they walked, hope was still alive. But suddenly, everything changed. Someone came running from Jairus' house with devastating news. They said, "Don't bother the teacher anymore. Your daughter is dead." At that moment, faith was challenged by fear. Everything Jairus believed in was tested in a single sentence. Jesus heard the words, turned to Jairus, and spoke calmly but firmly. He said, "Do not be afraid, only believe." Jesus did not explain himself. He did not argue with the report. He simply asked Jairus to keep walking, and Jairus did. When they arrived at the house, it was filled with noise. People were crying, mourning, and preparing for burial. To them, the situation was finished. But Jesus spoke words that sounded impossible. He said, "The child is not dead, she is only sleeping." The people laughed at him, but Jesus was not moved by doubt. He entered the room, took the girl by the hand, and spoke life where everyone else expected death. And immediately the child stood up and lived. This story teaches us something powerful about faith. Faith is not stopping when bad news comes. Faith is continuing the journey with Jesus, even when the situation looks final. Faith is trusting his word more than the voices around you. Jairus believed, and because he believed, he witnessed the power of Jesus Christ firsthand.